Alright, hey guys, no Snow here, and welcome back to Terraria. So, we've done a bit of off-camera work. We basically did all the grinding that needs to be done, such as mining for Chlorophyte, getting the last cytoplasm that we needed 26, and just some other stuff. So, I have found, what's one of the things I found? Never mind. There, only one of them is in my inventory. So, a blood moon happened while I was just playing alone, and I got this money trough. And when you click it, it summons just a little pig that flies in the air. It doesn't follow you or anything, but it's just your piggy bank. So, thought that was kind of interesting. And then you can't really recrawl them, and you can't put them in any equipment slot either. It's not a pet, so it's just one of the things I found. Other than that, me and Eisbaer are getting ready to start a Chlorophyte farm. Now, as far as I know, Chlorophyte kind of doesn't farm, but it transports to the blocks around it. So, what am I saying here? Lag's getting kind of bad, but the Chlorophyte will spread to the nearest block, so that allows us to make a farm out of it. That's about all I can say about it. Just because I've never made one before, and I need to gather up just a couple more Chlorophyte. I'm gonna guess about 4 or 5 more. Then we'll be good. So, yeah. As soon as I have that, and once we have it finished, then I'll turn it back on, and I'll see you there. Okay, so it's been about 1 minute since I paused. This is what happens when I use my finding glow stick. My little glue stick thing. So right here, down below me, is probably about 10 Chlorophyte. And that's a really good number, considering that 95% of the Chlorophyte I find is in groups of 1 and 2. So that makes me happy. And I'm guessing this is going to be plenty. And I also forgot to mention a second ago that I also expanded the railway system, so now it stretches to both edges of the map, so you can get from anywhere on the map using the rails now. So that's nice. And now I think we're gonna find the jungle temple next. That's what he said. I don't know how hard it's going to be to find, but we'll see what happens. So I'll see you there. Okay, it appears that a solar eclipse is happening. So it looks like I get to edit it in a time lapse. I guess we'll head back. I'm going back anyways, so we'll head to the spot where we fight invasions like this, and then we'll be good. If Eisbaer chooses to follow. If he doesn't, it's going to be a sad and dark place for me. So, maybe not. So this is where we get all the fun stuff. let's get back to base and then we'll take care of a couple of things, maybe. Oh, somewhere along the way I got the broken hero sword. I don't know where that went. I don't imagine it would have quick stacked. That it is. Mob jobs. Not there. I did not. Where did my hero sword go? Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently we already had one. Maybe I went through a second... Blech, excuse me. Maybe we already went through a second Solar Eclipse and I missed it. No. I did not. So, do we have enough hallowed bars for Excalibur? Never mind, the guy died. Let's just see what we can make. I do! It only takes 12. I can do this. Yay. Put those back, and then we'll craft everything together. And then I'll get the Terra Blade. True Excalibur. Terra Blade. The sword of the hero. It only does 107. Minor increase to the speed and the knockback. Not too bad. And this time it shoots an arrow. Sort of. Like a straight arrow of stuff. And it is way faster. And the last thing I did while off camera is I finally dug out the rest of this 10x10 stuff. I'm not going to fly all the way down because that's going to be really laggy for Eisbaer. But it's 10x10 all the way down to right there. So we're all good to go. This is actually going to be way better a weapon. Just because it's so much quicker. Okay. So for the next episode, we actually have enough hallowed bars so we don't need to fight another mechanical boss, which is nice. We can just go straight into whatever comes next. Here's the deal with the armors. If I can get down off of this thing. We have all the ectoplasm, all 26, and we have 51 chlorophyte bars. To complete our to complete both sets of armor, we need 104 bars. So I think, yeah, we're going to have the chlorophyte farm set up by next time, and that way we'll have everything going and ready for next episode. So next episode, prepare for the chlorophyte farm. Hopefully we may have farmed it enough to the point where we can gather all of the bars that we need. And then we'll make our armors and we'll go on to the next boss. And the final thing is I found a couple of floating islands. I'm not sure if I mentioned these already. But just in case. So I was all the way at the bottom and I broke a pot and found a gravitational potion. So I used it while I was down here, and then flipped myself upside down, flew all the way to the top, and then started my way across. This is our first one that we've already hit, and then I found this one not too far away, flew all the way over here, glided down, and hit this floating island that is literally just a pond. It doesn't make sense. I haven't seen one like that before. But yeah. So, the railroads have connected. found a couple floating islands. We'll prepare the Chlorophyte farm for next episode. We fought in the Solar Eclipse and made the Terra Blade. And we dug the 10 by 10, or the 10 wide, all the way to the bottom. And that's what we did this episode. So if you've enjoyed, leave a like and a comment. And if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. And I will see you all later.